Hey everybody, Eric here from Tea and Tobacco. Today I'm going to show you my daily or routine cleaning that I do of my pipes. Basically this is just, I smoked my pipe and now it needs to be cleaned and put back on the rack for smoking. I have a separate rack that I put my pipes on that have been smoked and need to be cleaned. This way I can build up a few of them before I have to actually break out my cleaning stuff and go through the cleaning. It's way easier to clean 10 pipes at once than do one-offs every day or two. So I have plenty of pipes to do that, so not a big deal. This is my Winslow Crown Viking that's been sitting on my to be cleaned rack, so it's ready to be cleaned. So a few things you're going to need. You're going to need pipe cleaners. That's kind of an obvious one. Should have plenty of those. Don't be afraid to use too many because they are ridiculously cheap. You might want a pipe tool. Usually I don't need this because I've already kind of scraped out the inside when I was done cleaning before I went onto the rack. You're going to want a pipe cleaning solution of some kind or a high-proof alcohol. This happens to be 151 vodka. I can't get Everclear in my state, but not really a big deal. 151 is plenty. Some people like to use high-proof whiskey, but that might impart a little bit of a taste when vodka is relatively neutral, and really the only thing that's left in it is water. So you're not going to have to worry about any flavors. You're also going to, at least I do, some sort of polish or wax, or in my case, I just use extra virgin olive oil. Gets the job done for me. There are plenty of other products that you can use, so feel free. Then I have just a rag, a t-shirt rag. You can just pick these up at Home Depot. Also, another reason why I like to do cleanings just as I have 10 pipes, so I can just use one rag instead of going through a bunch of them. And then I just throw them into a bucket and cleaning them by themselves. All right, so really it's really not that complicated on my daily cleaning. So basically all I will do, I will take the stem off and I will run a pipe cleaner through the shank into the bowl. This is relatively clean. This is relatively new pipe, so not a huge buildup right now. I won't do this on every cleaning. I usually do it only if it's been smoked quite a lot since I've done it. But what you can do, you can get some alcohol on your pipe cleaner, and when you can run that through your shank, and that will pick up a lot of. See, I really just have it right on the end there. So, like I said, this is a relatively new pipe. But you may end up having to go through this 5 or 6 times. I have a Peterson behind me that really needs to be cleaned a little bit more. But as you can see, it kind of gets more of the gunk out of there. You can also do the same thing. Load it up and then run it through your stem. As you can see, it picks up a little bit more. It kind of dissolves some of those solids. Really, that's the only place I use the alcohol on a regular basis. You're going to want to avoid the alcohol touching the outside of your pipe. It can eat into the finish a little bit. A lot of these stains are actually alcohol-based stains, so you don't want to get alcohol on them. So really, that's it for the interior cleaning. So the last thing I will do, I will take my rag and I will just put a little bit of olive oil on here. Kind of rub it in, get a little spot here. And then I will just rub it on the outside of the bowl. Gives it a nice little shine. And especially if you have a vulcanite stem, the olive oil really helps slow down oxidation or even prevent it. This happens to be an acrylic stem, but if you have a vulcanite stem, it'll definitely slow down the oxidation. So there we go. I just kind of give it a nice little rub and kind of buff it off a little bit so it gives it just a little bit of a flat shine. There we go. So you get a little bit of a shine here. And that's it. Now this bad boy is ready to go back onto my smoking rack and see you another day. All right, so that's that's all I have for today. That is just my routine cleaning that I do. It's not really a deep cleaning or anything. It's just it's been smoked and it needs to get cleaned and thrown back onto the rack. So hopefully this video has been helpful for you. Be sure to give a like and subscribe. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them down in the comment section below and I will get to them as soon as possible, or I will make a video on them if it's a video-worthy topic. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching Tea and Tobacco, and I will see you next time. See you guys. Lighting is usually a two-step process. You're going to light it once, which is called the false light or the charring light, because as soon as you touch heat to this compressed tobacco is going to want to expand and decompress, and that ends up making it go out. What you'll do after that, you'll take your tamper and you'll basically recompress that top layer, and then you will light it again, which is called the true light.